$50,000 per year, $500,000 per year, and $5 million per year. These are all examples of a salary that an employee might receive at their job. Now you might be wondering, why is there such a large difference in these salaries? How can one job pay a salary of $50,000 per year while another job pays a salary of $5 million per year? The short answer is, not all jobs are created equally. The long answer is... Conscious Money School. In this video, we're going to discuss what a salary is, why it matters, 5 factors that affect your salary, whether or not you can negotiate your salary, and much more. What is a salary and why does it matter? A salary is a fixed amount of money paid to an employee on a regular basis. Usually, a salary is paid bi-weekly, once every 2 weeks, or monthly, once per month, but it depends on the specific job. With a salary, your job pays you the same amount of money no matter how many hours you work. This can either be a benefit or a disadvantage, depending on the job. A salary is one type of pay that an employee may receive, while other types of pay include hourly pay and commission pay. A salary comes with its own benefits and disadvantages. Here are 3 benefits of working a job with a salary. 1. A predictable paycheck. 2. A sense of financial security. And 3. You don't get paid based on how many hours you work. The last one may be a benefit for certain jobs, but it could be a disadvantage at jobs that overwork and underpay employees. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this list, and if there are any benefits that you would add. A salary is predictable because you receive your pay on a set schedule, as opposed to commission pay where you receive money only when you make a sale. Whether your salary pays you $1,000 per week or $3,000 per month, if you work one of these jobs, you know when the money is coming in and how much. Having a paycheck like this may help you with creating a budget because you have a predictable and dependable income. A salary may give you a sense of financial security because you make money on a consistent basis. However, this sense of security only lasts as long as you keep your job.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
The predictable paycheck of a salary can absolutely give you a sense of safety, but it's also important to be aware of the harsh realities of the corporate world where companies dispose of employees to cut costs. As much as they say they care about you, they care more about themselves. Here are 3 disadvantages of working a job with a salary. 1. You might not receive overtime pay for working over 40-hour weeks. 2. You might have less work-life balance. And 3. You don't get paid based on how many hours you work. Some jobs don't have any of these drawbacks, but there are many that do, and it's important to be aware of these when searching for jobs with a salary. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with this list, and if there are any disadvantages that you would add. One disadvantage of working a job with a salary is that you might not receive overtime pay for working over 40-hour weeks. In the United States, the Fair Labor Standards Act requires employees to receive overtime pay for working over 40-hour weeks. However, under the law, certain employees, including many salaried employees, are exempt or excluded from receiving overtime pay. It's important to check the laws of the state you live in and find out if your job is eligible to receive overtime pay. When working a job with a salary, you might have less work-life balance. Since you're paid a set amount, and since many salaried jobs aren't eligible to receive overtime pay, employers may want you to work more than 40 hours per week. You know, since it's not costing them any more money. When applying to a salaried job, it's important to be aware of the work-life balance of that specific job, as well as your individual preferences for work-life balance. One key aspect of a salaried job is that you don't get paid based on how many hours you work. You get paid a fixed amount of money on a set schedule. Depending on your job, this can either be a benefit or a disadvantage. This is a benefit if you feel like you're paid well for the hours you work. Maybe you feel like your job gives you a solid work-life balance. However, this is a disadvantage if you feel like you're overworked and underpaid. Maybe you feel like your job is a terrible work-life balance, and the compensation you receive doesn't make up for it. What are some factors that affect your salary? I'll share 5 of them here. 1. Your employer, who you work for. 2. The industry your company is a part of. 3. Your level of experience, expertise, and leverage. 4. Where you live, geographic location. And 5. How easy or hard the job is to get. Let me know what you think of this list and if there's anything else you would add to it. Can you negotiate your salary, or is it already decided beforehand? Every employer has an ideal salary they'd like to pay you for the job, but so do you. You can always try to negotiate your salary, but that doesn't mean you'll succeed. Why not? Well, it depends on the type of job, the industry you're in, where you live, and how easy or hard the job is to get. Also, it's a lot easier to negotiate when you have higher levels of experience, expertise, and leverage in your field. It's usually difficult to negotiate your salary when you're just starting out, but again, you can always try. What type of jobs offer a salary? Here are 7 examples. 1. Full-time teachers. 2. Professional athletes. 3. Investment bankers. 4. Librarians. 5. Accountants. 6. Financial analysts. And 7. Lawyers. These jobs may include other compensation on top of a salary, such as employee benefits. I encourage you to be aware of the total compensation that the job offers and not just the salary. Here are 3 examples of a salary for normal jobs. 1. Teacher. Occupation, high school English teacher. Employer, a public high school. Salary, $50,000 per year. 2. Accountant. Occupation, tax accountant. Employer, a public accounting firm. Salary, $60,000 per year. 3. Investment banker. Occupation, investment banking analyst. Employer, a Wall Street investment bank. Salary, $100,000 per year. Understand that these are just estimates. These are general examples, and each job will offer a different salary. Here are 3 examples of a salary for professional athletes. These numbers will probably outrage many people, but they may inspire some as well. 1. LeBron James. Occupation, basketball player. Employer, Los Angeles Lakers. Salary, approximately $45 million per year.
Wow.
2. Patrick Mahomes. Occupation, football player. Employer, Kansas City Chiefs. Salary, approximately $45 million per year.
Wow.
3. Bryce Harper. Occupation, baseball player. Employer, Philadelphia Phillies. Salary, approximately $25 million per year.
Wow.
Understand that these salaries are not normal, as these athletes are at the top of their field.
Pun intended.
But they show what's possible. All in all, a salary is one form of pay that an employee may receive at a job, and it comes with its own benefits and disadvantages. Some people might love a salary, some people might hate a salary, and some people might not care at all. I'd love to hear what you think. What are your thoughts about a salary? Do you prefer to work a job with a salary, or do you prefer some type of hourly pay or commission pay better? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I hope you have a great day.